Alright, here's game 2 of Vimy Ridge. That's our teammate Spike channeling his inner airsoft abilities.
You got any strats?
Shoot, man. Don't question.
I know, okay, we've got one base which could be the grotto. One base is the Fowler bunker. And then I lost the other ones.
The other
One's in the pit and one's
in the circle of fucking bags of shit
at the bottom of the hill where you can shoot down and kill everyone.
So this was a little confusing, but there were 4 bases on the field. Each team could pick 2 bases. You had to hold one, and then in the second half of the game, you had to take a mannequin from one base and move it to the second base. So it was a strategic game where you had to choose which bases you figured you could defend the best. We're trying to figure this out now, which bases we want to take, and we're really running out of time to figure it out before the game starts.
Down here, therefore we can take it, teabag it, and it'll be no problem. It'll be up there.
So we want to take the
Also,
other one in the pit then, or do we want this one where their spawn's going to be?
yeah,
Well, the mannequin's not going to be at the spawn point. It's going to be in one of the bases.
but if we take the 2 down here,
Fuck!
and force them to take.
Time. You guys told me 5 on call times on 5. Game on.
Since we couldn't really decide what base we wanted to take, we decided to just see what base the enemy was going to go for, and we'd take them out and steal their base from them and use that one. Sounds like a good plan. So we noticed the enemy taking the pit base, so we decided we're taking the pit base. That guy's so lucky he just saw me at the last second, because those went right over his head. So right now we're kind of making our way to the edge of the pit. It's only about 30 feet from us. We're going to get the high ground and we're going to start taking these guys out. Enemy to your 12, Clark, in the pit, edge of the pit, right by the pine trees. You can't initially see who I'm shooting at, but it's just kind of out of the range of my gun, so my BBs are actually dipping down into the pit, and that's what I'm trying to do, dip them down into these guys that are hiding out of our view. Now between me and my teammate, who you can see walking up in the distance there, we both dip enough BBs down there that we take those guys out. Did you get both of them, Sean? 2 enemy had actually made it to the top of the pit to my left in a sand bunker, and Sean ended up taking those guys out. So now we're just pushing up to the edge to see who's left. So they're going to respawn and flank us, probably.
We need to do something.
Yeah, Clark, you want to reposition maybe in the middle here? Because they're going to respawn and flank. Psst, contacts. Bricks. So as enemy respawned, they ended up lurking through this entire woods to my left here, and they were trying to flank us, so Sean and I decided to go and clear them out. Way to your left. You're like 20 feet from the back of the field. Way down, way down. I spotted a sniper that was crawling up through the bushes down there, so I decided to get a little closer and see if I could pick him off. He's got some pretty good camo. That is actually him laying there. My BBs were dinking off of little tree twigs and going over top of him. I couldn't get him to dive down into him, but I finally eventually got one on him. We're not hitting him. Oh, there we go. That's a buddy. Good job. I'm so fogged up right now.
Take a minute to defog.
Yeah, good call. Oh yeah, man, we should be fucking lumberjacks the way we're clearing woods. I just call it Woodses.
Woodses.
Oh. Made it to the tent. You could probably go on the back side of this tent.
We can't leave with it. We might get whacked in the back. Take the trees up here and then cut them off. Pick it on the road.
Alright. So the enemy are trying to get back to the pit again, so we're going to head back over and cut them off. Crossing. Nice shot. There's another one in there. There's another one in there. Left side of the bunker behind a wooden bunker. He's not in the tent. He's just past it. Unfortunately for me, I started to fog up, so I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, one guy actually did get past us, and he shot me right in the back. Hit! Well, this looks like a good spot to start working on part 2 of this game. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.